G'day everyone. Welcome back to the Magic Beans podcast YouTube channel. Chewy here, and we are a bit tired today. We've just did the late night pre-release at our local last night. It was super fun. We had the new format, which has been in place for a couple of sets now, but we missed the last pre-release because of other commitments. But different flights of 3 rounds rather than just the one at midnight of 4 rounds, and starting at 11, finished work about 8, got there at 11, was home at a somewhat decent hour in comparison to previously, and we had a few of the beans there, had a good time. Then jumped on the onto Arena this morning. In the midst of the chaos, next door neighbour was mowing the lawn, lots of noise, so I didn't record, but I built this deck, and it was good enough to get me a 7 wins, 0 losses record. So yes, 7-0 with the seal deck, which is pretty sweet. You know, we got a bunch of gems, got good value. But what I liked about the deck was Spectral Sailor. He was quite good. Drew him a couple of times, and he won me some games with drawing one of my 4x pacifisms off the top. So, in honour of our new best mate Spectral Sailor, we have donned the pirate hat. Now, my wife told me jokingly that I should wear it, but I think, we've got pirates, right? We've got Spectral Sailor and we've got Storm Chaser. So this is officially a pirate video. And so we thought let's run mono blue. I think it's a deck that might have gotten some really good upgrades in Spectral Sailor, and then some sideboard cards. So I'll just run through the changes really quickly. 3 Spectral Sailor, the unblockable guy is out for the Sailor. I just think there are those games where it's a real grind fest, and you're chipping away with your one unblockable guys doing nothing, but and you're not drawing anything useful off the top. At least Sailor can draw cards, so I think he's a real upgrade in those situations. There are some things when the unblockable might be relevant, but I think all in all, our new Spirit Pirate is going to be our man, so let's tip our hats to him. Everything else is pretty standard. Got a Winged Words that I'm trying out. It seems like it's better than the other one that makes you discard. I think adding extra flyers to the deck in the Sailor certainly will mean it's turned on quicker. Been enjoying the Quench Essence Scatter complement to the Spell Piercers and Retorts, so they've been quite good. Over to the sideboard, jammed in some unsummons because there's some crazy shenanigans going on, and bouncing giant creatures seems good. I've got 3 of the new edition from M20, the Cerulean Drake. So blue Drake, yep. Well, cerulean is a hue of blue. We're going to be playing the traditional ranked. So probably see a bunch of mono red, and that guy seems good. Everything else is pretty standard, except we've got a Mew Yan Ling, and she seems amazing in this deck for those sort of slower, grindier matchups where things slow down. So she comes down, she protects herself, which is great, which is really what you want. And then she can make a 4/4 the following turn. So I think she's probably got some good value for this deck. We'll test her out, see how we go. We'll bring her in with like Kefnet in those really slow matchups. So the Grixis and the less mid-range Esper decks. So and Transient Melody to steal big green things. So that's where we're at. We'll jump into some traditional ranked, and we will. Oh, getting a message. And play. yeah, we'll see how our pirates go. Okay. It's always a bit disheartening when you have a reset of the format and you end up with a a much lower thing that you feel like you deserve. I'm gonna keep this. We got Opt, we got Spell Pierce, we got Terry. The blue deck. I think we're gonna Spectral Sailor at the end of their turn. How good's that? Straight off the bat. Okay. Our cool opponent doesn't. Oh, these are Guild Gates. Right. Sorry, I'm the Gates deck. All right. One Sailor Boy. 2 Sailor Boys. That's pretty good. Get a beat in. They might have Gatebreaker ramp, so I probably want to quench that. If they don't, then I can flash in a Sailor and play Opt. So that's okay. We'll play a little bit conservative. Risen Reef. Yeah, you're right. These might be the Temur Elementals deck, perhaps. I think we Opt because we might find a Curious Obsession. We do not. And we'll flash in a Sailor or Spell Pierce. So that's fine. This cat. Growth Spiral. Is that worth Spell Piercing? They might be short on lands, so yeah. Field of the Dead. Oh, this is Scapeshift, maybe. I have no idea what I'm playing against. No idea at all. I think we'll hold back this Terry. And if they don't cast anything relevant, we will be able to draw a card. But yeah, I think we definitely want to Wizard's Retort that first. Okay, that's good. I think. Yeah. See what's up here. Don't actually know what we're playing against. Summon, sure. You can have that. Draw some cards. Spell Pierce is good. I think we just jam the Tempest Djinn and try to close this out. We've got Spell Pierce or the Storm Tamer. I always say that card wrong. What's the play? How many of these Risen Reefs have I counted? 2. Got it. cards. Eee. Are we getting scape shifted? Because we'll spell pierce that. Nate's Blaze, yeah. That's out here. Okay. See what we can come up with now. Can they deal with our board or kill us? I'm not actually sure what they're doing. I feel like I'm just going to get comboed out. Almost forgot about my cup of tea. Got it. They got something. What do we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Escape shift. See if we can find a spell pierce. We cannot. Ooh, it's cool. Do they just make tokens though? Like, how do they actually kill us? Or another land is better. 7 or more lands, different names, create a token. What are we doing? A lot of zombies and a lot of cards. But they got to do their thing. But sure, it's a lot of zombies. Cool deck, but yeah, I think playing that Jin out was yeah, pretty good. So we want negates. And what else do we want? I might bring in some kind of creature. I probably don't want essence capture. Could probably cut a Jin. Is that what we want to do? She could drag this up, hey. Anyway. What are they bringing in? Bring in some creatures that are annoying, but we're going to keep our tricksters in. Yeah, okay. So Sailor wasn't much different to the unblockable guy there, but we did get one extra card out of him. We just, yeah, kind of had better things to do. But yeah, we'll see. That was a lot of zombies, hey? A lot of zombies. I feel like Mono Blue's been off the radar a little bit from a lot of players, especially, you know, if there's all these shiny new toys, so it might be just a good time to play it. The 3-minute Teferi is always an issue, and you know, kind of a must deal with card that you have to play against. So it probably puts a few people off, and it's so heavily played on Arena. Like everybody's got Esper. So hopefully that changes a bit. Let's have it shake up a bit. But again, like new format, good time to play like mono blue, mono red, especially if they've got some upgrades. We're on the draw. We have an opt and one drops. Yeah, we'll keep this on a bit. Terry. We'll probably get this Trickster out on turn 2. Turns on our retorts, and we're probably not going to play a great deal of early creatures. Come in and play tough, is it? Oh, there you go. There's your Risen Rig. Does its thing. Yeah. Get this guy out. Gives us a bit of a clock. What double Wizard's Retorts? Plus a Spectral Sailor here, so yeah, we're going okay. Can't be countered, protection from blue. It's a 5/4. Sure. That is a thing. Keep him on top. Getting some beats. We'll hold up retorts, and yeah, we'll hold up 2 retorts here, or we do have the option of drawing a card of Spectral Sailor. You got me. Drawing a land would be great. Yeah. None of those shenanigans. All those. They can go. Jeez. Oh, good draws. Some pressure on here with my Trickster. Get some attacks in. This guy's pretty good. Pretty good. Choice of reach, trample, or haste. That's interesting. I think I'm going to counter that. I need to be able to turn this guy on. I've still got the Storm Shaper if they have a thing. Do they attack, or are they going to try and defend? It's an interesting spot because, yeah, my Terry can get big. They're attacking. Okay. Four, five, six, seven, eight. I think I attack with everyone. And just play a Jin. Storm Tamer to protect from a spot removal spell. Or targets you or a creature I control. Yeah, I don't know. They might have something that targets me. We're getting scape shifted. Probably getting scape shifted here. Are we in the same situation as before where they just have a bunch of things I can fly over? I don't know. Floating some mana. Do you think, Mo? Do you think? We're just gonna have lots of zombies. Get some lives. See what we can do. 5, 9, 10, 13. Ooh, we need to draw an island. Oh no, okay. It's fine. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exactsies. Sweet deck. Very sweet deck. Probably needs some tuning, but yeah, I like what they're doing there. But yep, got the W. And hey, let's get through some silvers, shall we? All right, let's run it back another time. You pick up your cup and you just want one more sip and it's not there. I have to make another one. My school holidays for my wife, who's home on maternity leave with their little one, has had our nieces. As a result, some sticky, like, cup things. They've always had some juice. Anyway, I have to clean that. Willow, if you're watching, did you do that? Did you? All right, let's see what we're up against. Rocking the Pirates. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay. For the record, I am garbage at drawing Curious Obsession in this deck. Like, I'm genuinely not good at it. Our opponent's gone to London. You see that? Did you? Maybe I just need to complain about not drawing Curious Obsession more. Anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have played it. Didn't really think about that. Magic giveth and magic taketh away. You know that the next 3 spells you're playing are getting countered, right? Maybe even 4. Yep. One tricky boy. Dribbles with fire. Maybe I should have just done nothing turn 1. Held up Spell Pierce. Yeah. Also doesn't seem great. get some pressure. But Ben might have a land in Kaya's Wrath. Okay. Definitely the more controlling build. Nice it. Nope. Four cards in there, graveyard. And then draw a pirate. It's not a pirate. These. Ask the question. Certainly ask the question. They kept that on top. They can pay for all of that. Where are my threats? Don't want Cry of the Carnarium. It's not a threat either. Wonder if just that choice on turn 1 to actually play my 1-drop is what's cost me this. Silica Bellhorn. Sure. And I'll discard that. Oh, really? 19 islands? Why do I have 8 of them? Yep. Inevitability. Nine islands of my 18. No threats. Right. We want negates. And we want these guys. Take those out. And we'll take out Essence Capture. Alright, let's run it back. Yeah, could have Spell Pierced the Thought Eraser, and then next turn... Did I have the second Spell Pierce by then? Played the Storm Shaper, left up the second Spell Pierce if I had it. Then... would have then had the Curious Obsession next turn. Yeah, yeah. If they have the Hero of Precinct 1 on turn 2 rather than the Thought Erasure, I might have been too far behind then, so... yeah. It's a tough spot. Opponents in the tank. See, paper pre-release was pretty cool. I got the Rotting Regisaur, the 7/6 guys, my promo card, and my black was pretty good, so I ended up playing blue-black. A lot of like grindy incremental card advantage cards, like the 3-mana 2/1 that flies and draws a card when it comes into play. The 3-mana 2/2 that you lose a life and draw a card when they attack. Some sort of bounce effects. Excuse me. Yeah, the deck was pretty fun to play. It's a cool format. I genuinely enjoy Core Set Limited because it's, it takes you back to when you start. Like if it was Core Set Limited all the time, I'd get over it. But It's a because it's it comes around once in a while. It's really refreshing. You feel like you're playing dive downs. Yep. Yeah, it takes you back to when I started playing Magic. The things about Magic that you really enjoy, which is just playing the game, right? And Core Set lets you play the game. Yep. I'm gonna take my Wizard's Retort probably. They're in the tank here. They want to take my Kefnet. My recursive grindy threat. Or do they want to take the counterspell? Yeah, I think that's the right choice. Sweet. One tricky boy. See what they got. Teferi Time Reveler. Flash this guy in.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint.
Oh, I should have done that in response.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Probably going to cost us that.
Only time will tell.
Okay. No fourth land? Okay. Spectral Sailor. Nickel and Diamond here. Flash creatures. Flash creatures are good. Silica Bellhort. We'll pitch one of these dive downs. We will this one and this one. Get in some damage. Duress. In that case, I'm going to I'm going to counter that. Which one do I want to keep here? Sorry to say that.
I can no longer stand by. I'm not ready for this quite yet.
I think I just keep
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
keep a card in hand to make it seem like we've got a retort. Phone that fell out of my pocket. Okay. Interesting. Might as well play it. All the Kefnits. And we'll attack for 4. Drop. We'll play out the Kefnet. It's got a little bit of the Greater Demon of Zinch in there. For any Super players out there. I will decline to reveal that. Comes Happy Boy. And hopefully this Wizard Retort's enough to... Yeah. Goodbye. Nice. Oh, yeah. How good's that? Actually, not that many cards that's actually giving us a gate. Yeah, happy days. Okay. No books. I think we got there this game. Fire's Wrath. Kefnet. Kefnet's a house. Yeah. Happy with that. Not playing perfectly. Not playing perfectly. So hard to know what just brand of Esper. There are so many different builds. But we'll just counter all their things, right? That fairy play was embarrassing. I might just reaching for something here. I'll actually read this afternoon. It's been sitting on my desk for a little while. So I might actually have a read. I borrowed it off a friend, so they probably want it back at some point. So all right. Yeah. This is a thing we can keep. So yeah, the Tricky Boy probably would have taken out against the hero, the Esper hero decks and played more interaction, but yeah, I think it's definitely something worth keeping. Here's so from game 1, you remember I played Siren Storm Tamer, and I got hit with a Thought Erasure, but now I can keep up Spell Pierce and still have a 1-drop threat, so happy days. Now do I want to leave up Trickster and just add more pressure? Or do I want Storm Tamer and Spell Pierce? Either way, yeah, no, I think I'll go with the pressure. We are the beatdown in this matchup. Duress. Okay. Not much I can do about that. They're just going to take my retort. Then I can this guy. So I know about my spell pieces. So I've just got to try and get as much in as I can. Thing's a problem. Need Kefnet. So I'm going to dig with Spectral Sailor here, I think, if they don't have anything that's... Oh yeah, no, I've got to get rid of that quench. Sorry, I've got to get rid of that. Okay, retort's good. I think we have to pass the turn though. Thought Erasure. Terry's my man. Something that can let me get through. Oh. Not. We're in trouble here. The unblockable guy would be gassy right now, wouldn't he? This guy can... He's got Death Touch, doesn't he? Combination of these. Look at these mana costs. What are we doing? What are we doing in Standard? Dubs blue, Dubs black, and a Dubs white card. Off 5 lands. Yep. Methinks we did. We might have a chance if they attack. County cast down. And then off for the trade. Okay. That's step 1 done. I still don't know how we deal with this Lara. I think we're just dead.
This isn't a... Let's skip to the good part.
can draw some cards. Okay. Our opponent's threats have lined up quite well against us here. See if we can grind this out.
Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
To pump our Terry and dive down.
Keep up the pace!
To trade with the Lyra, but then we're still a long way behind. We'll give it a red hot go. We have a plan. Ugh. Ugh. Blech. Yeah. No, we're dead. Keep going back to that turn 1 of this match and wonder if that actually cost us the match. I think it would have put us in a good position otherwise. And, yeah. Alright. Let's run it back. So we've had situations where the pirate's been really good. There was a situation there where the miscloaked guy, the Herald, unblockable with the Curious Obsession, might have made a difference. Some ridiculous mana, though, isn't it? Your opponent goes first. Let's see what we're up against. They might have a turn 2 Planeswalker, so we want to spell pierce that. Incubation Druid, sure. Got me. Oh. Terry? Or should we want Terry? I think we want Terry. Yep. Same sort of plan. Nissa. Can be spelled out of here, please. Dude. Hold up, Quench. Or do we... I think we hold up Quench, or we can opt. Do we want to hit our land drop here? Yeah. Trickster. I think we need to opt. If we don't hit land soon, we're in all sorts, so that's fine. And then already got 4 cards in the bin. Do we want to run out of Terry to try and put pressure on them? Yeah, I think we Storm Tamer first. If they've got a removal spell holding it up. That's another Nissa. Oh no. Okay. Terry out there. And yeah, we can even Trickster if we feel like we're through some damage. Yep. Poison Reef. Good card, good card. Land. We're going to eat that. Cut that down. Okay. Then, and that threatens lethal next turn. So,
Through this land, we are all connected.
3 misses.
Harness the elements.
Right on schedule. Here we go.
I think we just killed him. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, okay. Interesting. What do we want? Unsummons? Because it's pretty good against Incubation Druid. That goes pretty good. The Melody. I think we don't want Spell Pierces, but we want the Negates. Yeah, seems good. Yeah, there's a lot of cards to come in here. What do we cut? I think the Tricksters get outclassed by their creatures too easily, so happy to get rid of that. And then maybe shave a Dive Down. Have a lot of like hard removal. So, yep. Let's double check that. So added in some unsummons to bounce their things. Can also bounce their lands that Nissa animates, which is pretty good. Casmina's Transmutation is something that might be useful. They bring in like Lyras and such. Negates and quenches. Yeah, yep. We're happy with that. Come on, pirate time. It's a pirate booty. Be nice to win. Feel like winning. Yeah. It's good because, yeah. Like normally you go 3 lands. 2 would be better, but we went a bit bigger, so I'm happy with that. Stormy Boy. Siren Pirate. Risen Reef. No. No ramp for you. Race me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Be happy if I don't draw another land for the rest of the game now. Pretty much. Terry and hold up the gate for the 5 Good ramp, good ramp. Curious Obsession. More Terry's. Okay. Just play them both, I think. Seen enough. Seen enough. Excellent. All right. Should we play one more? No idea how long we've been recording for. Recording for 55 minutes. We'll leave it there. We don't want to have the videos go for too long. So, yeah. So that's the Mono Blue update. I think it's good. Like, I think it's genuinely good. Winged Words was good when I drew it. I'm enjoying the sideboard. I think the deck switches gears really well out of the board, and it fixes a lot of the issues that it had. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good thing. And, Pirates. We thought we were kind of done with Pirates, but I just realised too, I need a red feather. Like, this can be my Curious Obsession hat. Certainly curious. A lot of people are going, that guy's pretty curious right now. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the Magic Beans YouTube channel. I'm recording this on a Saturday. Our first couple of episodes of the podcast will be going up within the next day or so. So super pumped about that. Check us out. Magic Beans Cast on Twitter. Links to such are in the, below. Look below here. Not on the screen, but, underneath. Yeah, we're doing it. So it's super fun. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Love to hear some feedback. Would also love to, give us a thumbs up. If you really, really like us, give us a subscribe. This is the second video I've uploaded this week. So trying to get as much content up there and out on the interwebs as we can. So yeah, if you guys are, liking what you're seeing and hearing, let us know. Anyway, until next time, we're out of here. Me hearties.